Hello everybody, it's your boy Snowflake with another episode of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And hopefully, 99.99% likely this is going to be a lot shorter of an episode. So last time, or times, we completed the Museum of Oddities quest. I still haven't decided how I'm going to portion the videos, because it was quite a long grind to get every single oddity, because it heavily depended on random loot. But yeah, we completed that quest. We had to get... See, I've explained it so many times during that episode, I'm trying to figure out a different way to explain it. So Una Armina is in the Shivering Isles, is a character that owns the Museum of Oddities, and you have to find some specific items that she's interested in. And a lot of those items were only accessible through random loot, which meant a lot of rummaging through containers, desperately trying to find the last one we were looking for. And in the end, we finally managed to get them all. We did do something that could be considered controversial, to get the Sheagoro-shaped amber. But because amber containers' contents do not respawn even if the rest of the dungeon does, and the possibility of the quest being uncompletable because we just got bad RNG, I decided it was fair game to save before entering the Knotbone Junction dungeon and just reloading it until we got the Sheagoro-shaped amber, which we eventually did. And I feel like if we tried to do that legitimately with the amount of containers we'd opened, it could have taken, I don't know, a week plus just to find that item. I'm not even kidding. So I think we made the right call in the end for that quest, and I'm just glad it's over. I mean, I don't mind random loot being fun. I guess they made the quest not with the intention of people trying to complete it, but as a sort of an incentive to explore the Shivering Isles and not just do the quest-related stuff. And then you run into those items randomly and you get a nice surprise. That's how it was intended to be played. But when you're trying to do a 100% playthrough, that's when things get a bit, things get a bit tiresome and you start to enjoy the quest less. But if I played it the way it was intended to be played, I'm sure I would have enjoyed finding the items a lot more, but because I wanted to complete the quest to make sure I did it, we had to do things a different way. Which was fun for a while, until it got to several hours in, and we got 10 duplicates of items that we didn't need. But yeah, anyway, let's move on to this episode. We're doing the Corruption and Conscience quest in Shadenhall. I was told by one of the townspeople in Shadenhall that the guards have been imposing heavy and unfair fines lately. This seemed to begin ever since the new captain of the guard, Ulrich Leland, took office. I was referred to Levana Nadaran, who lives in the south end of town, as she is the most vocal about her dislike of the new commander. Levana Nadaran told me about the plight of a good friend of hers, Aldos Othran. She explained how he was evicted from his home for non-payment of fines, and expressed her hatred of Ulrich. She mentioned that Ulrich's second-in-command, Garrus Sterelian, seemed sympathetic to the people's plight. I should speak to Garrus next about this matter. Then, to Garrus we shall go. Alright, actual interaction with characters that aren't Una Armina. Okay. So, you might remember Ulrich Leland from... Oh, I'm wearing the grey cowl nocturnal in the middle of the city. I should probably not do that. You call me. Thankfully, I fast traveled to an area where there was no guards. Great start. Yeah, you might remember Ulrich Leland from the main quest but he's actually the soldier that Shade and Hal send to assist with the Great Gate of Bruma. Him being invincible because his quest hasn't been started yet is actually really helpful in that quest, where most of the other soldiers are very expendable. Alright, Garrus, what are you telling me?
What do you want? All right.
I just want to chat, Garrus.
Really? Interesting. That's what nonsense.
Coerce post.
Remarkable. No more.
It's even been so long since I played this minigame.
Don't try. You think that's fun?
It's alright, I got the hang of it now.
I wish I could say. You don't waste your flat. So, not now. Not. Remarkable. All right, I get it.
Alright. Tell me about Ulrich.
It appears you've spoken to Levana. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth.
Ooh.
Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary.
Oh,
At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently.
Oh, Detective Garrus.
I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him.
What about Levana? Yeah, I was going to say, what about Levana? Is she not a solid witness? And also, you don't know that he's doing that. Maybe he just has really good investments, and maybe that's why he's got a good amount of money. Maybe he's just been very wise. Okay, what about Levana?
Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldos Othran. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect.
So what if he
anything.
sees you?
If you want to help, you need to get Aldos to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done.
Really? Nothing? That seems weird. Like, even if Ulrich sees you approaching Aldos, what can he do about it? Is he gonna, like, kill you in the street? Like, what could he possibly do? If Aldos testifies against him, then he's done for. Okay. What else was he talking about? Okay. Yeah, that was it, actually. Tell me more about Aldos.
Aldos is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead.
My character has no sense of smell, so that's not going to work. More about Ulrich, please.
Beware of Ulrich. I wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail.
You think I'm scared of
If you raise a
jail?
hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do.
What if I cast a frenzy spell on him and make him attack me? Does that count as murder? And you act like I can't break out of jail. Who do you think you're talking to, Garrus?
You must locate Aldos. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
Yeah. Also, as if I can't avoid being thrown into jail. Come on, Garrus. Come on. Okay, let's find Mr. Aldos Othran. One of the most legendary NPCs of Oblivion. Just for his pure musical talent. Where are you at, Aldos? Oh, is that Levana? It is. Oh, look, there he is.
What? You say something?
Yeah.
Who are you?
This isn't the answer to your question, but Ulrich Leland.
Ha! That stupid swit? Throw me out of my home, will he?
I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher! Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrans can do when their backs are to the wall.
Okay, buddy, but be careful.
Get out of my way and keep following. I'll show you a thing or two.
Oh no, this can't be good. Oh, let's talk to some people.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Oh look, it's Tavella Lathandis who threw me out after I saved her husband.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the alchemist.
What are you saying,
I'm
Voronil?
Voronil. I'm guessing you're angling for an invitation to one of my super parties.
No, not quite.
Well, forget about it. Invitation only. And no invitation for you, stranger.
Okay, is that how it's gonna be?
Tell me more.
Because I thought we were friends. It seems like you like me. But, okay, don't invite me to your party.
You
I would invite you to my various castles.
Don't talk such So, what nonsense. That's all right. I get it.
Shadenal?
You're not on my list, and that's all I have to say. If you were somebody, I'd know. But I don't, so you aren't.
Right. So you don't know who the hero of Kavach is, the champion of Cyrodiil is. I was going to say Dark Brotherhood Listener and Thieves Guild Grey Fox, but of course you wouldn't know that. But hey, Savior of Bruma as well? You don't know any of those? You don't know who saved you from the Oblivion crisis? You don't remember that period of time?
Farewell.
Hey, Voronil. Who are you? Why are you hiding in a corner?
Greetings to you.
Oh, Orinter, you're in the Mages
I'm
Guild.
Magician Orinter of the Mages Guild.
Right, I remember you.
Be seeing
You look like you're in a very stalker-like position. Go on, Aldos. Sorry, buddy. You show me a thing or two. Ooh, there's a note route here. How did I miss that?
Quickly now.
Oh, you're gonna see about quickly in a minute. Boop, boop. I think Aldos is just gonna talk calmly to this guard, and we're gonna get this situation all resolved. It's all just gonna be a misunderstanding.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay. Or
Of course it is.
You swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
This
Ooh.
ends here.
Damn, my guy got one shot. Oh yeah, I'm sorry for a notification coming up on the screen. I'm being recommended my own video for some reason. I'll get rid of that in a sec. Aldos Othran has been slain by a Cheydinhal guard. He had led me to his old house, where he exchanged heated words with the guards. During the argument, Aldos pulled a knife, and the guard put him down. I should tell Lavana the sad news. It is pretty sad. I mean, this was his house. Yeah, very sad. Let me get rid of this notification before I carry on, by the way. Okay. My bad, guys. Well, we could honor his memory by taking his clothes, and he had a decent amount of gold for someone who had a lot of fines. 60 gold.
Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here. This better be good.
Let's make Regard like us, because he clearly is in a bad way out at the moment.
That's really fun. I like you too. It's good of you. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. It's good of you to say so. You can't scare me. That's really funny. You're pathetic.
I don't know why I briefly forgot which ones I was supposed to be doing there.
You're wasting your... You're good.
Rumors?
Dervera Ramallan is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. I think she's especially happy that the Red Queen drinks there.
Don't know who any of those people are. Is this because I'm not getting an invite to those fancy parties? Aldos.
You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldos attacked first, and I had to defend myself. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. You're a trained guard. You maybe couldn't have just, like, incapacitated him. You're, like, wearing armor. He's just, like, a drunk guy with a dagger. I kind of get it, though. I kind of get it. Hey, Lavana, something crazy happened, like, right now. Just as we walked past you. I'm here to tell you all about it. Oh, look, she's already on her way here.
Is something amiss? You have an ashen look on your face that tells me so.
I have a what now?
What's wrong?
Aldos is dead.
Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him.
There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me.
Oh.
Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest.
Interesting. That first line of dialogue did seem sarcastic, like, oh no, he's dead. But yeah. Sad. Maybe you should have made the first move, but to be fair, I guess you should wait. You shouldn't just make a move on someone who's recently lost their wife and is mourning. So, sorry, Lavana. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Aldos?
I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife.
Ulrich?
I'll deal with him soon enough.
Okay.
Ulrich will not buy his way out of this one. He'll pay, I promise you.
You've got a real bounce to yourself. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat.
Yeah, that guard definitely heard you just say that. Remember, threatening a guard's a serious offense? Who are you?
Welcome.
Otimba.
If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
Alright, go on then.
You're a likely-looking prospect. Thinking about the Fighters Guild?
If I can get a haircut like that, maybe.
Take your time.
Rumors?
Naspia Cosma is really skilled with her blade. It's a shame she doesn't compete in the arena.
Shadena?
I worked the arena in the Imperial
Well,
City
that's
for
why
a
you're
while.
talking about it.
Got up to Gladiator, then took a powder. A guy could get hurt, you know.
Took a powder? Does that mean you quit? I've never heard that phrase before. Interesting.
Bye.
Alright, let's go at Mr. Arena over here. Okay, Lavana was furious after I told her of Aldous' fate. She wants me to go speak to Ulrich and somehow convince him to follow me back to her house, where she would take care of him. This doesn't sound like the best method to deal with Ulrich. I think I should speak to Garrus first, then decide how to handle this situation. Yeah, it didn't seem like...
Have you ever spoken to Nitsan about the Mages Guild?
He's always wanted to be in the guild. Good that he was finally made a member.
Be seeing you.
Hello.
Cool. Yeah, I was going to say... let's talk to her
A
first.
pleasure to speak with you.
Tertia Viducia. Oh, we've already talked to her.
You too.
Was that Ulrich? I think that's Ulrich, isn't it?
I don't know you,
Yeah.
but I don't care. to
Classic
know you.
Ulrich. Okay. We'll leave him alone. Yeah, nice day, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, Tertia, let's talk about, your mace. What make is that? Okay.
Please, by all means.
Yeah. Thanks, Tertia, for playing along. Appreciate that. I was gonna say, yeah, the way Levana made it sound was, she's gonna do something bad to Ulrich that may not necessarily be completely legal.
How goes it?
Oh no, I don't want to talk to Voronil.
Well met.
So yeah, let's see what Garrus does with that information. Oh. Who are you? My Khajiit friend?
The Grey
Rakanar.
Fox
Oh,
protects you.
yeah, I've heard your name before.
I'm honored to speak to the champion of Cyrodiil. What do you need?
Quite smartly dressed, my guy.
Certainly.
Shadenal?
Ragnar is your friend, no? Your servant? Whatever you require. Ragnar knows nothing. Less, even. But Ragnar wishes to please.
Oh, it's kind of sad, Rakanar. Someone should really free you. You don't have to just give your life to servitude. You can be an adventurer like me and make some good money. Or, I don't know, whatever works for you.
Shadow hide you.
Yeah, you are a thief, so you clearly are doing your own thing anyway. Garus? How are those stairs treating?
Ulrich's eyes upon me as we speak, so be brief.
No, don't worry, I passed him earlier. He's nowhere near.
We must put an end to this travesty of justice.
I didn't even tell you what happened.
Aldos will be mourned. I
Oh,
won't sit
someone
by
probably
and
told him.
watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed.
Ah. Okay. Do you have a plan, Ulrich Leland?
Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful.
Alright. Classic. Ooh, I got Ulrich Leland's key. Which Garrus, of course, has for some reason. Cool. So we can do some sneaky stuff. Classic undercover assignment where if you get
Aldous'
caught,
death
we
is
can't help you.
Indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can to put his soul at ease.
I know you will, Garrus. You're a good man.
The Grey Fox protects
Hey,
you.
Rakanar, not now. I'm trying to do something noble and good. Well, actually, to be fair, I am sneaking around and stealing. Okay, so I have now the option of either going with Garrus or Levana. So Garrus was saddened by the news of Aldos' death. He vowed to bring Ulrich to justice by any means. He suggested the only way to incriminate the captain would be by searching his quarters. He is suggesting that I sneak in there and look for such evidence. I'll have to decide if I want to do this Garrus' way or Levana's way. So, see, my character doesn't want to do bad things if he doesn't have to do bad things most of the time. So I would rather see Ulrich behind bars than, I don't know what Levana's planning to do, but it doesn't sound legal, and Garrus basically confirmed that. So my character would probably want to do this the good guy way, and put himself out of a firing line. Even though we are technically stealing. That feels less bad than killing someone. Or hurting someone. Okay, I think... yeah, let's do it Garrus' way. Head into the guard barracks.
I'm here to relieve you. My feet are
Oh, is that...
killing me.
Oh. I thought that was Ulrich for a second. Have we been in the Shadenhall guard barracks before? I don't think we would have had any reason to be here. Cool. Just like any other guard barracks, really. Okay. Wooden door to no, we don't want to go to
Quickly
Shadenhall.
now.
We want to go to the castle guard barracks? Apparently I'm allowed in here. I have a key. Okay. So he's got some bread. That can't be purchased on a captain's salary. I guess he's
You're off
paid...
duty now. It's about time.
Wait, I can still hear them? Are they loaded? I didn't even realise.
You're off duty now. Good. I'm hungry.
That's weird. So yeah, he's got a lot of expensive things in here. These are they rugs? What, I don't know what you would call these. Paintings, expensive looking bed. Bread, of course, way out of his price range. A desk with some expensive books on it. A very hard chest. 3 gold. Yeah, that's way more than he earns for sure.
Go take your break. Another day, another
That's
step.
right in my ear. That makes me think they've
Go take
found
your
me.
break. My feet are killing
Okay,
me.
the thing we're looking for is this suspicious letter here. In Ulrich's quarters, I've discovered a letter he wrote to some relatives outside of Cyrodiil. In it, he talks about sending them a great deal of money and goods he purchased using the illicit funds. This is the evidence Garrus would need. I should take it to him. Of course he'd leave something like that lying around. Like, why wouldn't you? Why would you just send the letter instead of keeping it around for no particular reason? I guess we got lucky with that one. Dearest Isabel and Janetta, I should be able to send you another package of money and goods within the month. This posting is proving more lucrative than I'd first suspected. Who knew that Indaris would be so easy to dupe? He doesn't even care. He's so busy wrapped up in his own affairs. And I mean that literally. Ooh. That's a bar. Implying that he's, well, his wife's dead, isn't it? So it's not really an affair, but I suppose... I have heard the rumour that, something... that he may have, done something to his wife to get rid of her. But I guess that's unconfirmed. And I mean that literally, that he has no time to pay attention to the daily operations of Shadenhall. I decided to raise the fines again next month. Then we can begin constructing that summer keep we'd always wanted, my cousins. More to come soon. My love to both of you. Ulrich. Well, I'll take that. And... don't mind me, guards. Oh look, Garrus is already here.
I'm here to relieve you. My feet are killing me.
Garrus, can you just stay on duty for like 10 more
I
seconds?
trust there were no run-ins with the guards in the barracks.
I don't know. If you say that any louder, there might be a running. Jeez, Garrus. Do you not know the meaning of discretion?
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
Ulrich Leland.
You've done it. This letter will spell
It's like
its
that's the only
undoing
thing I
when
can
I
say.
present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Shadenhall Bridge Inn in about 2 hours.
Okay. Oh, I don't get to keep the key? You trying to go somewhere, Garrus? Oh, he got away. Can you believe that, God?
It's you. Hi.
Yeah, what up? Okay, Shadenhall Bridge Inn in about 2 hours. Say midnight 50. Yeah. Let's fast travel because we're too lazy. Have we been in here before? I don't know. Don't remember. Possible.
How goes it?
Hello, Shelley.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Please, go on.
No unique dialogue.
You
Interesting.
too.
I may have been here before, I don't know. Yeah, but this is a cool place. They got silver stuff, they got books.
It's you. Hi.
How goes it?
Not bad.
Have you ever shopped at Marknar's books?
I've bought a few things at Makna's, but he's always so surly.
I've heard others say the same.
I heard that some of the provinces were talking about seceding from the Empire. Probably just talk, though. Everything's a bit unsettled now.
So I've heard.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Oh.
You don't say. Heard any news from the other provinces?
Bye.
She did say nothing she'd like to talk about.
What have we here?
Your shield arm looks strong.
Oh, ladies, one at a time. What's up, Mariana?
and Sharia, hostess of Shadenhall Bridge Inn. We provide beds and food to persons of quality in the Shadenhall community.
What do you mean by persons of quality? What are you getting at here, Mariana?
Certainly.
Alright, well, you like me as much as you're going to without paying you a bunch of money.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yeah, sure, I'll buy all of your ingredients. 70%. I feel like I'm low-rolling it here.
You're trying to drive...
Okay, 67.
That's just not...
64.
I let that go.
66. Yeah, okay. Oh, we have a lot of gold. I mean, we have a lot of valuable items that we just need to sell to get the money for. But yeah, now we actually also have a lot of just liquid gold. Not literally liquid gold, but, you know, liquid cash as in actual money.
An pleasure.
Thank you, Abroka. If there's one thing I gained from that, it was a lot of money.
A fine bargain for you. Thank you. Come again.
No worries. Tell me about Shadenhall.
The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu parvenu. But his steward, Naspia Cosma, does her best to coach him on the finer points of imperial etiquette. Our most celebrated citizen is Ryth Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio.
Oh, I've taken a peek in there, alright. I don't know if you know, but I actually saved the guy's life from inside his own painting. Wild, huh? Yeah. Thank you for that, Mariana.
You too.
Let's just turn everything into potions. Okay. Cool. I guess now we just wait for Garrus. We'll wait an hour.
How goes it?
It's been about 2 hours. Look at that timing. And Garrus Dorelian should be meeting me at the Shadenhall Bridge Inn.
I come from speaking with Count Indaris, and I've news for you.
Okay, you just going to leave me hanging, or are you going to talk to me?
After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested. Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons.
Nice. Good job, Garrus.
I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Shadenhall to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold.
Oh, how much are you giving me?
On behalf of the people of Cheydinhal, I thank you.
On behalf of me, you're welcome. 650. It's not bad, to be fair. It's pocket change for me, but it's fine. But yeah, wouldn't it be funny if Garrus did all this just to get himself into the Captain of the Guard position, and then did exactly the same thing as Ulrich and just embezzled money out of all the Cheydinhal citizens? That would be hilarious. But sadly, Garrus is a righteous man, and he's gonna do good things and help people. And yeah, oh well, maybe another time. What more can you tell me?
Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done.
Cool.
Until we meet again, may your travels be safe and the road remain clear.
That's a great thing to say while you just fade away like that. I don't think it's... Oh, the quest is actually complete. Okay. I thought we might have had to report back to Levana to tell her what had happened, but I guess you don't have to. So Garrus has informed me that he was made Captain of the Guard of Cheydinhal to replace Ulrich, and has rewarded me for helping him. Yeah, so Ulrich has been arrested, has been put in jail. And that is the quest done. Now I'm gonna head back to back to base. You're right there, Hjalti. Do you need some help? There you go. We didn't exactly pick up too many things, but I like to keep my inventory nice and clean. Well, relatively clean. There is a lot of stuff in there that I don't need, but I just keep around because it doesn't weigh anything. I don't even know remember when we... Oh yeah, we took, what's his name's clothes? Aldos. To remember him by. Right? So yeah, for those interested, by the way, who haven't played the game and aren't already aware, I'll explain how the quest ends if you do it Levana's way. So if you do it Levana's way and you tell Ulrich to come to her house, because she has incriminating information, Ulrich does indeed come alone. And I think Levana, literally in front of you, paralyzes him and unleashes her pet rats on him. And I mean, the graphics don't show it, but it's heavily implied that the rats basically just chew him alive. So it's a very, very brutal and painful death. But Garrus says... Garrus finds a way to get you out of being arrested for it. Levana does actually get arrested for it. In her eyes, I guess that was worth. But Garrus says... Garrus just about lets you get away with it. Although you don't get a gold reward for completing the quest that way, because... yeah, you've basically committed a crime, and you're not supposed to give money to people who commit crimes. At least not for that reason. Yeah, that is the end of the quest and this episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. In the next episode, we will be doing the quest for Renegade Shadowscale. Which is interesting because the guy that gave us the quest is currently dead. So, how will I complete the quest? Will I complete the quest? Find out next time on Oblivion. But for now, it's been Snowflake. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next episode, hopefully. Goodbye.